Here is our talent of the week.
Hey everyone, I have with me an amazing band and they go by the name After Our Juliet. So is it safe to say you guys are looking for your Juliet?
Well, I found mine a little while ago, so we're good to go. I think Dylan's still looking for his.
Yeah?
I live with my girlfriend.
So who came up with this name?
Well, the name actually isn't about looking for your Juliet. It's a statement against suicide, and basically, it's a story about how when Romeo and Juliet killed themselves due to love, they weren't just hurting each other, they weren't hurting themselves, they're hurting the people around them, the Capulets, everyone else who loved Juliet. And how, like, when you kill yourself, it's a selfish thing, you're hurting everyone around you, not you, so it's after our Juliet, not just a whole My Dear Juliet story. So it's a statement about how, like, don't kill yourself, just live on, you're hurting everyone else, not just yourself, move on. It's a temporary or permanent solution to a temporary pain.
So that's a really strong message that you guys, I guess, bring about in music. So before we go any further, maybe just introduce yourselves and let us know how you got involved in this band.
Okay, well, my name's Sean. We met me and Dylan met like 6 years ago through a video game. And then we didn't talk for a few years, and we just started talking randomly again, and he decided he wanted to teach me an instrument, and that's why I'm in the band. Yeah.
I'm Trent. And, well, there was this video game being sold. Yep, everything has to do with video games. So there was this video game being sold at the store, and it was a new release, and I thought I would go in a costume to celebrate the video game, hopefully get a limited edition one, right? And there so happens to be these kids eating a lot of pizza to themselves, and I was in a giant werewolf costume. Like, it's legit. I paid $100 for it for this one day. And so I come up and I sit down next to him, and they invite me for some pizza. And I took off my mask and we started talking, and we became pretty good friends. And he corrupted my old band. I was in another band at the time, and he corrupted them. And he got in, started spreading these rumors and stuff, and then we just fought and broke up. And he's like, "Good, Trent, you want to join my band?" And I'm like, "Well, I really like music, so I'll join your band." So
This is like a soap opera, I swear.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm Dylan. And you know how I met Sean and Trent already. I've known Reese for about 19 years now. Don't remember my first impression. I believe I was naked. This is my brother. Austin, I met outside. We had another guitarist at the time, and we were at his house jamming, and then I walk outside and see Austin. I'm like, "You look just like me. We should hang out." And now he's my drummer. And that's how I met Austin.
So you're the one they stole out of kindergarten, right?
Yeah. I'm the baby of the band. I'm 16. Yeah, no, I met Dylan, and he introduced me to all these guys. And I don't know, I've known you guys for how many months?
April.
Yeah, since April. So, I don't know, I'm still new with everyone, but it's fun.
My name's Reese. Apologize for my throat. I was sick last night when I was singing. I joined the band. Dylan told me that they were looking for going a new direction of the band, and so they asked me to go on and sing. But initially, I was their merch guy for the first show. And yeah, really, that's just how I got in the band. Dylan said, "Join my band." Okay. I was doing my own musical thing at the time. Wasn't really going anywhere. I figured, do this.
Every band needs their guy with the raspy voice, and I guess you're the one. So back to the title and the strong message that you guys have behind it, which is prevention of suicide. I want to ask you, what kind of music do you guys sing?
it's like we got orchestra kind of stuff. It's like Dylan came up with the name. It's like orchestra pop punk kind of feel. It's like we got like All Time Low mixed in there with like a Panic at the Disco and like a Set It Off kind of feel. And yeah, so it's like probably like a darker kind of feel to a pop punk, so it's like jumpy still. Yeah, so orchestral pop. He can pronounce it better than I can.
Still there for our affection, but we don't even want to make it out alive. So I've got a question, and the subject isn't light.
So what kind of instruments are involved in this orchestral pop?
Well, we all play our own instruments like guitar, bass, drums, and vocals. But then afterwards, I add like the cellos, the keyboard, the piano, the organ, the violin. Usually, it's just through the keyboard settings. I don't legitimately play most of those instruments. But yeah, we like the sound of the orchestral. It makes the orchestral instruments. It makes everything sound more full, and it gives us that darker, more full tone we're looking for to sort of separate from the rest of the average pop punk scene that's going on. Like he said, Set It Off, Panic at the Disco are some of our biggest influences right now, just because they have that those extra tones you don't hear in most modern day music. And
where do you guys write your own music?
Of course, yeah. Me and Dylan and these guys, we all come over to my house and like we come up with like we write one song and at a time, obviously, and we put a lot of hours into our music, and so we take good pride and stuff into it. And we got a saying where it's like we don't take where it's like not good enough. We don't accept good enough. It has to be perfect. So.
And where does your inspiration for writing come from?
Most of the ideas for our lyrics usually come from the crazy shenanigans we get ourselves into, like things you wouldn't even believe, just crazy parties, breakups, relationships, just random events that happen. Like, for example,
Keep it PG.
Okay, well, we drove to Edmonton to see our good friends Fighting for Ithaca, who just got signed to 604 Records, and we were supposed to stay at a friend's house, and due to certain circumstances, the owner left us in charge with a bunch of interesting people, eccentric people, so we left and walked for 2 hours in the rain, and Austin carried this little dog, and we had all our luggage with us. We're all carrying like these huge suitcases, and we're trying to find a hotel or motel that'll accept little pets. We finally find one, pay like $200 to sleep for like 4 hours, because we got to be out by like 11. We're finally settled down a bit, so we're like, why don't we just go to West Edmonton Mall? So we get someone to drive us to West Edmonton Mall, and as we're going to park, the back window explodes. Turns out the person who was driving us was under some certain influences, and he hit the ceiling to the parking, and we were pretty much done with Edmonton at that point. We decided to go home after that.
So what was the name of that song called?
But
we never wrote a song. That was too touchy. We haven't come to terms with that yet. There's so much more to that story. That was the last day we were there. There's a lot we can't tell you. There's horrible things that happened that weekend.
that's the song Party Animal. He could explain that night.
Party Animal Warfare. I think it's the first single we're releasing.
Yeah.
Okay, well, first single we're releasing, Party Animal Warfare. Exclusive, first to know that. Basically, we went to this party, and like for some reason, like there's just so much drama. I guess there's a bunch of like younger kids. They're all like 16 years old, and like just horrible things are happening. Like people yelling at each other and throwing up everywhere because illegally drinking. Or I shouldn't say that. Austin, I didn't even know Austin yet, and just the cops ended up showing up, and everyone starts freaking out. There's one guy like falls over and we can't get up, and I'm hopping over a fence and like I'm not here. And just horrible things were happening that night, and the cops caught a bunch of people and like hit this one guy in the face. And that was just a horrible night, but still not as bad as Edmonton. We can't write a song about Edmonton.
We got an awesome song out of it. We definitely got an awesome song out of it, and I'm really happy with that one.
So definitely all of your inspiration comes from real life experiences, and like you said, you spent hours upon hours, perfecting a song. But I mean, as much as you love music, it's not the only thing you do. So are you guys in school? Do you have jobs? Like, what else occupies your time?
I'll let him start that off.
Okay. I go to college full time. I'm taking graphic design, and then I also work part time with my dad. Yeah. And
Well, so I just graduated. Yeah, I know. And well, thank you. But I'm waiting to get down at the docks with my dad. He's a longshoreman, and I'm gonna do that part time while working with the band. This is trying to put most of my time into this right now, and
I do nothing. I just make very little money doing this. So I don't have a job. I don't go to school. I even never finished school, so I do very little.
But obviously you love music very much and you're very passionate about it. And do you want to pursue this, as your career?
Yeah, definitely. I'm not going to give up on music. Like, you don't go to school for like 6 years to be a doctor to just like, oh, I'm going to go be a pharmacist, or like, I'm going to be a musician. That's happening. I'm planning on being a musician. Like, I'm putting so much time in.
So you're not doing nothing. You are very determined to accomplish a very big goal of yours.
Yeah, like I said, I do like a majority of the added instruments in the band. So like, I guess like I have a lot of time to put into that. So I'm always busy with the band, definitely, but very little else. Sleep, eat, band.
And you must be still in high school, right?
Yeah, grade 11. It sucks for me though, cause I don't have a car, obviously, but I live in Port Coquitlam, so I'm very dedicated to the band. 3 days a week we have band practice, and it's a 2-hour commute on transit. Yeah, well, on freaking Sundays it's like 4 hours, cause I never catch the right bus on time. But yeah, so I don't know. I spend about 4 hours of my day, each 3 times a week, coming to band practice. So.
Do you find it easy to manage your time?
Yeah, actually, I got laid off recently, actually, so I'm surviving off EI for now, but next year I'll be attending Langara Arts College, taking my photography certificate course. And so yeah, music, probably going to be my career, but still have photography on the side. It's a backup.
And where do you guys want to see your band in the next 5 to 10 years?
Signed and making money, but obviously, I love it so much, and this is something I want to do, and I have fun with it, and I think I can say that for everyone here. And yeah.
Really? Because I want to be living on the street.
Who is your dream band to maybe open for or tour with?
A Day to Remember. Hands down.
You guys all have the same band, which is good.
Yeah, definitely A Day to Remember. They're wicked.
Yeah.
I want to have babies with Jeremy. Jeremy, that's the lead singer. I want his babies.
Adopted babies.
That's good to know. So, where do you guys go from here? I mean, you're performing at. Where do you guys perform? How do you get yourself out there?
We try to. We look around. We got some friends, like brother bands, I guess you could say. It's like Solitary Silence is one of the bands, local bands that we always try to have a show with. They're good friends of ours, and yeah, and we kind of just play it all over the place. We're aiming for like kind of halls right now, like local halls, and playing there and stuff like that. But
what's the biggest crowd you guys have played for?
I think Youth Fest. Like, we didn't invite anyone to that show, and then we just like filled that like wherever, like the whole area auditorium. Like, everyone like just came in to see us. We're like, oh, we don't know any of you. This is awesome. Like it's cool playing for your friends, like, because you get feedback, like, oh, I love that one song and that part, and we sang and blah, blah, blah. But like when you sing for people you don't know, and they're like, oh, can I have a hug? It's like, I don't know you, but it's awesome.
But playing for friends is different, because obviously they're going to be like, oh yeah, you guys are awesome. But playing for strangers is, I think, where you get some real critique. So have you guys ever played somewhere and somebody came up to you and went, oh, you know what, you guys are okay, but here are some pointers, and do you guys take that into consideration, or do you just kind of be like, oh yeah, whatever, we're too good for you guys?
His mom said we sucked, so
yeah,
we kicked out our old vocalist, and now we have Reese, so we're doing better now. Well, she said
everyone but me and Austin. She loves us. She only loves me because I look like Austin.
And have you have you ever been in a position where things just weren't working out and you're like, you know what, this isn't for me and maybe I should try something else? Like everybody has those days or those weeks where it's just nothing's going right and you're like, you know what, maybe this isn't for me.
I can say that about my old band, but I'm very confident in this band. So I'm happy, Dylan, you corrupted my old band and destroyed every one of us. So yeah, we're awesome, but we kind of destroyed. Yeah, but anyways, it was good. It was good. I wasn't confident in that band, and I'm happy to say I'm very confident in this band. So.
And I know we have a lot of aspiring, artists out there who want to be in bands or want to join bands. Do you have any words of wisdom for them?
Use the internet. That thing gets you famous. Like, there's no easier way to promote yourself than right now. Like, go online, Facebook. Like, oh, all your friends. Yeah, Twitter. Like, you can just get anywhere with the internet. Facebook and Twitter will get you famous, hands down. Like, that's the best way to get people to know you. Take some pictures, put them online. One song, put it online. People follow. Like, get all your friends, invite them. You'll get noticed.
Put your neck out there. Yeah, I don't know. The whole reason I met them is because I was going to go hang out with my friend, right? They're getting a little get-together and meeting a bunch of people, and that's the whole reason I met them. So just meet new people, get your neck out there, say, hey, this is what I do, and that's what the whole thing happens. Like, what do you do? Well, I drum. We're trying to get a band together. I'm like, okay, let's jam, right? So, I don't know. Yeah. Just talk to new people and get your name out.
He's a drummer, and I'm a guimo, so...
And what about in terms of playing music, like somebody who plays the piano but wants to be in a band like your guys'? What do you, because or
yeah, we'll take a pianist.
Yeah.
Backing tracks. I have to do less work that way.
It doesn't matter what you play, piano, violin, cello, just rock it. Doesn't matter what you play. Take Apocalyptica for example. Those guys, 4 of them, they all play cellos and they rock as hard as Metallica. So if you got an instrument and you want to rock, do it. Doesn't matter, man.
So this is all really great advice, and a lot of young kids want to get involved in bands and be famous and tour around the world. But we have our families to worry about, and they have certain expectations of us. Did you guys face any of a different, your parents wanted you to do something else, and did you face any of those conflicts?
I'll slide that one over to him first. Okay.
So yeah, when I first joined the band, I told my parents, oh, I'm in a band. And they were like, oh, you're in a band. Nice. What else are you gonna do? But I'd say definitely get your own personal life settled out, and then band comes second, I think, personally. But that's for me. I don't know. I think family comes first, but then when you have the band, you can balance it once everything's settled down, and I think that's what you should do.
I haven't heard the words "get a job" more than when I started playing an instrument. I guess my dad wants me to be successful. I guess my mom does too. I don't know where she is, but my parents want me to be successful in the music industry. If I can make money at this, yeah, they just want to make sure I have a solid career. Like what Sean said, get your family life settled first. As much as I say band comes first, you can't be playing music if stuff at home isn't sorted out. You have to have a settled home life. You have to make sure everyone trusts yeah, I'm going to make money at this. This is what I'm going to do. Don't worry, I'm not going to be a bum playing small gigs for the rest of my life. Gotta get yourself out there and expand.
You have to want it. You definitely have to want it.
And I guess you have to prove yourself to your family, right? And I think you had a story.
Yeah. Well, my dad's happy as long as I'm not in art school. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, no, I guess having something to look forward to is really important in my opinion. I don't really know. I don't have a backup plan because I don't know what I'm interested in. I love drawing. I love the arts. I love playing music, but I can't think of any backup plan, so let's just hope this works.
How about you?
Like Dylan said, our parents just want us to be successful. We're brothers, if we haven't mentioned that yet. Think we did? Oh, the 19 years first impression, yeah. Actually, our dad is actually very supportive to our band now. Just put, $1,800 towards equipment. So we got a whole bunch of gear now, thanks to him. Obviously, found out we didn't suck. Obviously wants us to pay him back for that, which we plan on doing. But no, he definitely sees us being successful with this.
So you guys are all really lucky that you have family support, but there's kids out there who maybe don't have family support but want to pursue it anyway. Do you have anything to say to them?
Well, definitely go at it. Don't ever give up. If go big or go home. And
I think myself, what's important is all you really have to do is prove to them that you love it, prove to them that you will try to make money out of it, and that there is possibilities for it. Because like, they're not going to be like, no, don't do it because I don't want you to play music. They're going to be like, don't do it because I don't think it's safe. I don't think that it's stable, right? Because that's the only really problem, is because it's dog eat dog and everyone's against everyone, right? So I don't know. I feel like if you really want to do this, then just prove to them that you can do it and that you will do it.
definitely knowing people in this industry is what helps a lot. Like knowing people, like if you know a couple other bigger bands or like some like people that own a place and know shows, you know, definitely get to know them. Try to work with them as much as you can, and definitely do that. But can I ask a question?
Me? Yeah, I guess. But yeah, sure. Go ahead.
All right, are you ready for this? How long have you been interviewing?
That was your question?
I don't know.
Really?
Today, like how long?
Yeah. Is it fun?
Yeah, of course it's fun. I have the best team.
Yeah. Is it? Do you interview like a lot of people and it's fun? You get.
Are you trying to turn the tables because you don't have any answers anymore? Is that what's going on here?
Did that hurt, Sean? That lip piercing?
No, it did not hurt.
Can I touch it? Can I touch it? I'm happy now. I'm good.
I don't really think you want to be in this band. I think you want to be in my place.
You want to learn guitar? I can teach you.
You want to be like the Ryan Seacrest.
Yeah, obviously. I've been so jealous of this. I want your position. Hello, sir. I like that lip piercing. Can I? How did that hurt? Did it hurt? How long have you been playing guitar?
I've never played guitar. When you guys make it big and somebody else is interviewing them, would you like take their mic like that? On like ET Canada, would you be like, hey, give me your mic?
Of course.
You seem like you would.
This is me.
He's big. I don't think anyone has a problem with it. You're taking. Okay, that's yours now.
So I'm trying to take control back here. I'm not used to this.
Also, I like how you said when you're famous. Thank you. You have faith. She has faith.
Of course.
I feel so special. Family, I gotta say first, then band, nothing else. There you go. That's good. Yeah.
If you're not happy with what's happening at home or yourself, it's gonna portray onto the band. Like, if you're not happy at home, you're not gonna be happy at band, and it's just gonna fall apart.
Band started.
So when do you guys play next? If I'm sure there's tons of people who want to catch your shows now and want to get to know you guys, because you'll just steal the spotlight from anyone. So
It's this month.
Yeah, it's sometime this month. I'm not exactly sure the date yet. I haven't been told, but I'm pretty sure, because like just friends talking. I don't know, like I don't think there's an exact date yet, but I'm pretty sure it's like a Halloween themed show.
do you guys have a Facebook page or anything where people can like?
Yes, definitely. And we got Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, MySpace, Reverb Nation, Supernova.
Who uses Supernova? But yeah, we have one of those just in case, you know.
Guy from Supernova sees this interview like, what? That's so rude.
I mean, everyone uses Supernova's amazing.
Yeah.
So there's definitely ways that people can, you know, catch up with you guys or see what you guys are up to.
Definitely, we're not gonna leave anyone in the dark. Like, if we're having a show, we want everyone to come out. Like, if you give us a like, we're gonna on Facebook, you know, like us too and follow us. We'll send you invites. We give everyone the information. We're not gonna leave anyone in the dark. We want everyone to have a good time.
Like, every time I find a site where you can show off your band, I make us a page, and then every time we have a show, every page it gets updated that we have a show. Yeah. Every time we have a show, I make a poster, like an advertisement. Like the poster they made was actually like a redone version of mine, I guess, that suited what they wanted on the poster. But yeah, I just try to spread us out as much as possible so we make sure everyone knows.
Well, thanks so much for talking to me today, and I wish you guys all the best. And you know what? I'm going to let my co-host over here close this interview.
Yes. This is my dream. It's happening. It's happening. Time to shine. We're after our Juliet. Oh. We're after our Juliet.
Hey, be quiet. I'm trying to do an interview.
We're after our Juliet, and thanks for watching Close Look. Jazz hands. Wristbands. Do you want a wristband? Sure. It's after our Juliet, it says it on it. Merry Christmas.